Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Marvel Monday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with Marvel's Watcher Build-A-Figure series, What If series, Zombie Captain America. Probably the only one in the series that I'm going to get because it's awesome looking. But anyway, we'll get back to that in the review. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have watched. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or to help the channel out further. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future, you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it! First of all, as we do here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's take a look at the packaging. And first of all, on the top here, we have a hook. Build-A-Figure, Marvel's The Watcher. 4 and Up, Marvel Legends series, and the Watcher's symbol there. But a Marvel Legends series, nice big window showcasing the figure. Disney Plus, What If, Marvel Studios, Zombie Captain America, Hasbro. On this side, artwork of Zombie Captain America. And on this side, the same artwork of Zombie Captain America. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China print, a barcode, symbols I'm not going to learn, and print. On the back, nice artwork, same artwork from the sides there, I think. Marvel Legends, Zombie Captain America. Captain America's team were the first responders to the zombie outbreak and its first victims. Build-A-Figure, Marvel's The Watcher, and here he is. And he's numbered with each one of these guys. This, the one I have here, actually does not have a piece of Uatu. But, you know, here's the rest of the line. And I'm not going to go through all that. Some more small print. Warning! Don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong there in all kinds of languages. So, whatever language pie hole you have, don't stick things in it that don't belong. Marvel, Hasbro, blah, blah, blah. That, my friends, covers the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and his accessory. And first up, let's take a look at his accessory, his iconic shield, the MCU version, made out of all vibranium. And it does have some nice MCU type paint apps on it with some additional human fluid staining there. And it's the kind that comes out of your veins, not out of, you know, other parts. And I have to say, I think they did an excellent job on the paint detailing on this, especially these stains. It looks really good. Along with the figure, who looks absolutely great. I mean, look at that face sculpt. The blank eyes, the like, seems almost like it's unhinged on one side jaw. The stains from his last meal or so, maybe where he was somebody's meal. And and you know, ripped clothing, and just like the yellowing of the white parts. Look at those ribs sticking out there. I mean, the sculpt on this is just fantastic, and the paint, I mean, you know, that's all just very zombie. And then look right there, we've got some ribs showing through, and then some more splattered a little bit down here on the torso, around the star in here, and then again the tattered clothes and the missing piece there, and the kind of gnarled reaching hands, and then just look at all of that. I mean, exposed bone in there, and there I go dropping it because he tried to bite me. And then some exposed bone in there, and then just holes in the costume, and like his whole boot's missing here. And then so he's got barefoot. It's not dirty though. And then from the back, I mean, this is just phenomenal sculpting. And the paint apps on it as well. Just really, really cool. And to me, this is the best of the zombie figures, at least of the three that they made. The other two being Iron Man and Wanda, or Scarlet Witch. And so I could sit here and talk for a long time about, you know, sculpting, paint and stuff, but oh, and look at that. There's a hole right there in the jaw. So let's talk about his articulation a bit. He can look up that high. He looks down that far. He's got a little chicken neck. He's got a lot of waggle, which is good for zombie posing. He can do the full Exorcist. At the shoulder, 360 degrees of rotation at the shoulder. And the arm raises up that high, at least on that side. Let's see how it does on the other side. Pretty much the same on the other side, even though this is costume, this is not. So did I cover rotation? I think I did, pretty good. So cut at the upper bicep for another 360 degree rotation. At the elbow, double hinged pinless elbow, that is, he gets all of the range of motion. Let's see about this side, because it's a little different, and it's pretty much the same range of motion going on there. And he's got a cut here where the chest and the abdomen meet, and that gives him all kinds of hula. He can lean back that far, he can lean forward that far. It will rotate 360 degrees there as well. And surprisingly, there's a cut in the hips, or at the waist as well, for another 360 degree rotation. At the hips, of course, no pull down because it's Marvel Legends, and so he gives you that much of the splits. He can kick forward that far, so a good bit less than 90, and way less than 90 back, maybe a half of one of his feet backwards. Cut there at the upper thigh, gives you 360 degrees worth of rotation. Double hinged pinless knee, and it gives you that much bend. There is a cut on this side at the upper shin, a boot cut, 360 degrees of rotation there, and then no cut on this side. At the ankle, tilts down that far, tilts up that far, and forward facing pin for rocker. And on the barefoot side, tilts down that far, tilts up that far, and forward facing pin for rocker. And as far as the accessory goes, you know, just slide it on, and kind of have to bend this hand up a little bit in order for him to hold it. And even then it can be a pain in the butt. I'm sure everybody likes to watch me struggle with that kind of stuff. And I will tell you this, he does sit at an angle because of the barefoot. It is a little bit, you know, shorter on this side than the side with the boot, because he's of course missing the boot. So there you have it, my friends. I'll look at the figure and his accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have the Marvel Legends series, What If? Zombie Captain America. With the Marvel Legends series, What If? Zombie Iron Man. And hanging out creepily in the back, maybe getting ready to do some magic or something, I don't know, the Marvel Legends series, Zombie Scarlet Witch. For our last set of comparisons, here we have the Marvel Legends series, What If? Zombie Captain America. With, from the Marvel Legends series, making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee. From G.I. Joe Classified series, the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. From Star Wars The Black series, the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. And for a 7-inch scale comparison, from the Masters of the Universe Masterverse line, the 40th Anniversary He-Man. For final thoughts on the Marvel Legends series, What If? Zombie Captain America, I have to say, out of the 3 zombie figures, this is the best. And, you know, I'm hard pressed to not say it's one of the better Marvel Legends figures that I've ever looked at. Sculpt wise, it's excellent. Deco wise, it's fantastic. And just the overall look of it, just zombie. I mean, you don't get much more zombie than this. And I have to say, this one is probably the most zombie out of all 3 of the figures. Now the others, not to say they don't look zombie, you know, they do to a certain degree, but not as much as old Steve here. And just the fact that he's a shambler and he still has, you know, the super soldier serum is apparently still going strong, and he wants to fight and eat and all that good stuff. You know, just it's a great figure, and I don't know what else to tell you other than that. If you don't have this one, to me, your mileage of course may vary, and I'm not going to tell you what you should and shouldn't buy. That's completely up to you and your budget and whatever needs you may have. But to me, this was a definite pickup. The other 2 zombie figures I probably could have passed on, but I'm hoping they make more. And I'm hoping they make them to the level of this one, because this is a great Captain America figure, even if he is slightly damaged and decomposed. It's great. Now, if zombies aren't your thing, this probably isn't for you. But if action figures are your thing and you like great sculpts and pretty good paint jobs and just overall excellent looking figures, I mean, this, to me, this was a must pick up. It's fantastic. I love it. Well, that does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. If you are interested in supporting my channel further, I am now offering memberships at various tiers. Click the join button on my YouTube page, or check this video's description for the link and see if any membership offers are right for you, but only if you are in a position to do so. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you would like to see more content or just help the channel grow, or both. That's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.